Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new, make sure you hit that subscribe button and let's get right into this video. So today we're going to be recreating a nail set that I found on Instagram, and here is what it looks like. So we're going to be doing that nail set today. I thought it was so cute and I think it's a good nail set to start off the Valentine's Day nails. So let me just show you what we're going to be needing today. We're just going to be using some nude and white polygel. This is from Makartt. Next I'm going to be using these 3 different gel polishes. This one is from Model 1s. The next color is from Makartt. It's a hot pink. And the last color is also from Model 1s, and it's a nice light pink. And we're also going to be needing some really fine red glitters. So that is pretty much all we're going to need for this nail set today. So let's just get right into it. Okay, so here are how my natural nails are looking. They're looking really crazy right now. I haven't done my nails in like a few weeks, so they're grown out. The nails are like all different lengths, so we need to fix this. I'm first going to start off with some nail prep. I'm just going to be pushing back the cuticles. And in today's video, I'm going to make it like a little bit longer. So I'm going to leave in some extra footage that I don't normally like leave in. I feel like it helps to see just a lot more of the process rather than me just like editing out a lot of it just to make the video a little bit shorter. So this is going to be kind of a long video. So after I push back the cuticles, I'm going in with this round cuticle drill bit and I'm going to be working this around the cuticle area. This really helps push back the cuticles and it just like lifts up that dead skin. That way I can trim it off with my cuticle scissors really easily. I'm going in with the cuticle scissors and I'm going to trim off this excess dead skin from around the cuticle area. And a lot of people are kind of like intimidated or nervous to trim off this dead skin, but really it's just dead skin. It doesn't hurt. It does take kind of a lot of practice, so I'm just saying be careful. Still, don't be nervous by it. You know, it looks a little bit scary. It takes some practice, but for me, trimming off that dead skin is like what really makes the cuticle area look nice and neat. Next, I'm going to be trimming off my excess nail growth. And then I'm going to be taking my hand file and I'm going to smooth out the free edge of the nails. Okay, now I'm going to be using the e-file and I'm going to use a fine grit sanding band to remove the shine from all the nails. My nail drill is on the lowest speed it can be. I'm being very gentle here. We don't want to file too much into the natural nail. That is definitely going to hurt. That used to happen to me a lot in the past, so be careful. And yeah, we're just going to be removing the shine from all these nails. Here's how the nails look after all the nail prep. Now we're going to be using these extra long NotPolish nail tips. They're really long and square and I love these nail tips and they fit my nails like really nicely. So I'm going to size those out to make sure that they fit my nail, and I'm going to glue these on with some base coat because I have a peel off base coat on my nails, and when I tried to glue on the nails using just some regular nail glue, the nail tips do not want to stick to this peel off base coat, so I just cure them on with some base coat. But if you're not using this peel off base coat, then definitely just glue on the nail tips with some regular nail glue. And once I have them all glued on, I'm going to be trimming them down. I usually stick to this length right here. It's not too long, it's not too short. I like it a lot, so I do this nail length kind of a lot, but I just like it so much. And we're also going to be reshaping the nail tips just a little bit because I just like to bring in the sides and make sure that the free edge of the nail is nice and like straight. Here's how they look so far, and we're going to be using my fine grit sanding band once again to remove the shine from all the nail tips. I've seen people not remove the shine from the nail tips, and I also see other people who do remove the shine from the nail tips. I'm not sure which one's like the best way to go, but for me, I just remove the shine from the nail tips because I feel like it adheres the base coat and the polygel onto the nail tip better. I haven't really left the nail tips smooth, so I don't really know, but for me, I like to remove the shine from the nail tips. So after we're done removing the shine, I'm going in with some base coat and I'm going to be putting a nice even layer of base coat on all of the nails. Okay, and once all the nail prep is finished, we're going to go in with the polygel application. I'm going to be using this Nude Polygel from Makartt called A Siesta. This is one of my favorite nude. This is honestly my only nude polygel that I use because I think this color goes really well with my skin tone, and this polygel is very easily accessible. They come in singles and they come in a really big bottle, so that's why I like it that much. Honestly, you'll always see me using this Nude Polygel. So now we're going to be doing some French tips as I showed you guys in the beginning of the video, and I want to make these French tips like deep French tips. Normally when I do my French tips, I try to make them deep French tips, but it never looks how I want it to look. So for these, I'm trying really hard to make them look like a deep French tip. So what I'm trying to do is make this nude part like very long and skinny. I want it to be skinny, so when I look at my nail from the front, I want to be able to see like the tip of my nail going all the way down to touch the cuticle areas. I hope that makes sense. So I'm making the nude part really skinny. I just tried my best to make these look like a nice deep French tip, and I think it worked out in the end. I think it looks really good. And I also need to say, I really love doing French tips. I think French tips is like one of the nicest classic designs to do. I don't know, I like the way French tip looks on me as well. We're just continuing to add on this Nude Polygel to the nails. I'm just trying to add a nice size bead of polygel to the nails, but sometimes I may add too much, like this middle finger right here. I definitely added way too much polygel, so I had to take some off. But honestly, I'd rather take polygel off than have to keep putting polygel on, because let me just say, when you put too little polygel and you're like, oh, well, I need to add more. When you go to add more, I feel like it just ruins everything because you have to smooth everything out all over again to blend in that polygel that you added. So honestly, I'd rather take polygel off. I think it's a lot easier. Sometimes you'll see me put too much polygel and take it off, but honestly, I'm trying to avoid having to keep adding polygel on there. But it's very satisfying when I put the perfect amount, because I still don't like to take off the polygel and waste it on the sides. So I try my best to guess how much is a good amount. But yeah, trying to make the nude part of the nail really skinny and this oval shape was new to me. I've never done French tips like this. This is definitely how you get that deep French tip look that I've always wanted but never could get, because I was a little bit nervous to make the nude part so oddly shaped, but it looks correct when you have all the polygel on the nail, and that's what I don't take into consideration when all the nail is done. Okay, so enough of me going on about the nude part of the nail. Once we're done with that, we're going to wipe off that like sticky layer, that sticky residue that the polygel leaves behind after you cure it. I'm going to wipe that off using some isopropyl alcohol. And then I'm going to be reshaping this part of the nail so that way the smile line is like nice and crisp. And I just go ahead and smooth this out on all the nails the best I can. It's kind of hard because it's just like this little section of the nail, but I try my best. Okay, so the next step is to add on the tip of the nail. So we're going to be using this white polygel, and I just added some of that into the empty areas of the nail. And I made sure to drag all that polygel down all the way to the cuticle area where I have empty space. And this is definitely what gives it that deep French tip look. Here is how the thumbnail is looking. So beautiful. I just love French tip. I just love the way it looks. Honestly, French tip can be a little challenging, and it definitely takes me a lot of time to do. Honestly, I'm embarrassed to tell you guys how long my nail sets take. Like at this point of how long I've been practicing polygel, I should be like really quick at it, but I'm not, and it never gets better. Like I'm always taking the same amount of time on every nail set. So this nail set I think took me about 6 or 7 hours. So if you guys take a long time to do your nails too, don't feel bad. I also take a long time to do my nails. It just doesn't get better. Yes, like my technique and like the results of the nails like continue to look better and better over time, but the amount of time it takes me to do the nails does not get better. It's always between like 4 to 8 hours I take on nails. But in the moment of doing the nails, it doesn't feel like that long, so I don't really mind. But honestly, French tip does take me longer than other nail designs because I always spend so long on that nude part of the nail. I also hope you guys don't mind that there's gonna probably be a lot of like French tip Valentine's Day designs because I've seen so many cute Valentine's Day French tip nail sets on Instagram, and I just want to do them all. And I love French tip, like I've been saying. So I might be doing a few French tip nail sets, but I'm gonna try and like, you know, do a variety of different sets. And I also want to do different colors. I don't want to stick only to like pinks and reds. Let me know in the comments what color Valentine's Day set you want to see. If you want to see like green or blue. I think I definitely want to do a purple nail set, but let me know in the comments what you guys want to see. And also in my last video I asked when you guys wanted me to start doing Valentine's Day nail sets, and thank you for telling me to start now, because now it feels like I'm ahead of the game. It feels like I'm on top of it now. We can get a lot of Valentine's Day nail sets out, and I just feel good because I feel like I'm gonna have a lot of time to do all the fun sets I want to do. So yeah, thank you for telling me to start now. That really helped. So in my last video as well, I also asked you guys like what you want to see from me this year, you know, continuing on. And I seen some comments that said that they want more beginner friendly stuff. So I'm gonna definitely try and do more beginner friendly nail sets. And I also want to do like a beginner series or something like that. Like I know I want to do that. So definitely more beginner friendly videos to come, because in the beginning when I started YouTube, I feel like I did a lot more beginner friendly stuff, and now because I've grown over time and like I've been practicing a lot more, I feel like my stuff is kind of getting a little bit advanced for the beginners. And also because I do long nails all the time, the length is definitely not helpful for beginners as well. So I'm sorry to the beginners out there. I'm definitely going to be doing more videos for you because we need to know like the basics first, of course, before we can get into all the like complex designs and long nails. And if you're a beginner as well, don't be afraid to try all the complex nail designs or the long lengths. Like, you can do anything, all right? Whether it's simple, whether it's hard, everything's gonna take practice. So if you want to go for an extra long nail set, or if you want to go for the 3-colored ombre, you can go for it, okay? I just wanted to say that to all my beginners out there. I'm going to make videos for you guys, don't worry, because I know that's been something that you guys have always been asking for, but I have not been doing. So just give me a bit of time. Hopefully my next videos are going to be more beginner friendly. Okay, so once all the polygel is applied, here's how the nails are looking. They look so cute right now. This is only application as well, but we still need to reshape them. So I'm going to use my Makartt dust collector and my hand file, and yeah, we're just gonna get reshaping these nails. So far, the nail set is looking so cute. I'm really proud of these French tips. After all the shaping is done, we're gonna go ahead and move on to this nail art. The nail art here, guys, the nail art is what makes this set. It's the hearts. The hearts and the glitters and the colors is just perfect. So these nails are going to be matte. So I'm going to start off by painting the nails with a matte top coat. That way, if we make any mistakes with the gel polish, I can easily like wipe off that gel polish. And here are the 3 colors that I'm going to be using. And I forgot to show it in the beginning, but I'm also going to be using this hot pink and this light pink glitter as well. So let's just get right into this nail art. So we're gonna need a dotting tool and just like one nail art brush. Hearts are very easy to do. They might look a little bit intimidating, but they're really not hard. Hearts are one of the easiest things to do, and I love easy things. I love easy nail art, so I love doing this nail art. It was very fun, and it's hard to mess up these hearts, so it was like relaxing. So we're starting off on the thumbnail, and I'm going to be adding 2 dots like kind of close together but not touching each other. And I'm going to be taking my nail art brush, and I'm just going to be connecting the 2 dots at a point, and that is it. And that is how you get the hearts. Very simple. The only thing that took me the longest was like spacing them out and thinking about where I wanted each color to go. And on the thumbnail, I added this light pink glitter to one of the hearts, and I do that on like each of the nails except for the ring finger. The ring finger, all the hearts get their like respected glitter color, but on each nail it's like randomly one heart is glittery. So just continuing on to the rest of the nails, we're basically doing the same thing. I added that matte top coat as like our protective layer so we can wipe any of that gel polish off if we need to, which I definitely needed to. I don't know why, but the hot pink glitter, I was always messing up on that one specific heart color. Like the light pink color I could do, the red I could do. It was always the hot pink. I was always messing up on those hearts. Like I always put them in the wrong spot and had to keep wiping them away. Another thing that I really like is how the hearts that are on the sides of the nails are kind of like overlapping between the white polygel and the nude polygel. I just like that. I feel like it looks a little more organic, if that's the right word. I hope that's the right word. So I did say this nail art was easy, but I didn't say that it didn't take me a long time. It still took me a long time to do this nail art. Luckily it was fun and it wasn't hard to do, but definitely well worth it in the end. That's why I'm okay with taking so long in each nail set, because it's like worth it in the end. I'm usually happy with how the nails come out. Also, I just wanted to add in here, I just wanted to ask you guys what you think about the new intro. We've been using the Powerpuff Girl like heart intro for a few months now. It was a new year and I was like, I think I need a new intro. I was kind of sad to see the last one go, to be honest. I haven't felt that way about an intro, but that Powerpuff Girl heart intro was just really cute and I love that intro and I used it for so long. But this new intro, I love just the same. I'm a crazy cat lady. I have a lot of cats and I love my cats and I just love cats. Okay? I want to add some cats in my intro and I think they're so cute and I love the intro. So let me know what you guys think of it. And hopefully we'll be using that intro for a while. And here on the ring finger, I accidentally got mixed up and I did the hot pink hearts at the same time as I did the light pink hearts, but I had to add the glitters on each of the hearts and I didn't want to mix up the glitters. So I accidentally ended up curing the hot pink hearts and then forgot that I didn't add the light pink glitters onto the other hearts. So I had to go back and paint a layer of top coat onto the light pink hearts and then I had to put the glitter on them. So that's what I had to do. But luckily it was an easy fix. Okay, so after all the nail art is on, we're going to be finishing these nails off with some matte top coat. And now we have glitter hearts on here, so we can't just go ahead and cover them up with some matte top coat. We're not going to do that. That's going to take away all the shine from our glitters and we don't want that. I had to carefully paint around the glitter hearts and I took my nail art brush and I outlined the hearts with that matte top coat. That way the top coat wouldn't get on the hearts, and that's just what I had to do. It took me a long time, but it was a sacrifice I had to make. I did not want these hearts to be dull. I wanted them to be sparkly and shiny. And don't ask me how I did it on the ring finger. I don't even know. That one took me the longest. Okay, so after all the top coat is on, I'm going to be using this cuticle oil brush pen because I want to make sure that the cuticle oil gets in all the crevices, but I don't want to get oil on the nails because that's just going to mess up the matte top coat. It'll go away eventually, but I don't want it to be on the matte top coat right now, so I'm being very careful with this cuticle oil. And here are how the nails turned out. Let me know what you guys think of this nail set. On a scale of 1 to 10, I rate this nail set a 10 out of 10. For me, I love this nail set. Let me know if you guys would want to do this nail set on yourselves. Let me know if you are going to do it on yourselves. I think these nails turned out very cute. I love how the French tip turned out. I think this is some of my best French tip work. I love how it's a deep French tip as well. I have been talking a lot in this video. I hope you guys don't mind. Everything I used in this video will be in the description for you. And I just think this set was a great set to start off the Valentine's Day season. But that is pretty much it for this video. I hope you all enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching and listening to me talk. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I will talk to you all next time. Bye!